udah sampai.
Senang banget ya sahabat. Grup A.
Grup B.
Grup A. Grup B wait here. Alhamdulillah sehat semua, penerbangannya lancar, mudah-mudahan sehat sampai kembali ke Jakarta. Focus. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Mr. Clement, regarding to your development of education,
Yes.
What you're planning about the development of student in your country in Singapore?
Okay. So in my content, I'm with outdoor education in MOE of Singapore. So in our section, we are responsible to implement the Singapore National Outdoor Master Plan.
Outdoor Education Master Plan. Do you have any big plan for in Singaporean education, particularly for the children?
Okay. In 2016, we announced the master plan in the Parliament, where we hope that through the master plan, we will build a resilient and enlarge the social circle among the students with the master plan. So in school, from primary school to secondary school, we have outdoor education lesson in the physical education lesson. And then from their primary school to secondary school, every student will have 3 quality camp experience with us. So namely the upper secondary school, upper primary school, 3 day 2 night, lower secondary school, 4 day 3 night, and at secondary 3 they will go for a 5-day program.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So what do you think about why the outdoor activity, outdoor learning activity is so important for Singapore?
Okay. We find that outdoor education is a very natural platform to allow students to apply their social emotion competency, and this includes knowing about themselves and knowing about how they relate to one another, work with one another, and most importantly, at the third point, they learn to connect with the environment, with the community. So in the outdoor setting, we leverage on the affordances of the nature and the urban setting to allow them to feel connected to Singapore. That's where the environment is all about. Through the activity as a group, they learn to work with one another, how to complement one another's strengths and weaknesses, about themselves. Over the camp, they can reflect about their growth, before the camp and after the camp. Yeah.
Okay, it's amazing policy. As we know that Singapore is the #1 of your competencies of science, maths, and language.
Yeah.
How you can relate until between the competencies that you have reached in maths and science literacy, and then outdoor learning development.
Yeah, I think those national benchmarks are a useful reference, but they are not our only indicator. I think we are building up the whole child, both about their learning, in about how they can apply their learning in their academic area, but also how they can learn about themselves, about their emotional competency, and how to work with one another. So in time to come, we are finding a good balance between both. Yeah, as we continue to strengthen our key fundamentals in literacy and numeracy, we are looking at applied learning. How they can how they can better apply what they learn in math and science into real life issues. Yeah, how they can identify real life issues, identify real life problems, and solve them. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at in terms of applied learning. And come to the student development side, I think we are continue to build on what we really have a strong resilience among the students, and strengthen their competency about themselves, strengthen their appreciation of the diversity in Singapore, and building up their social circle. Yeah, so at our Sec 3 program, the 5-day program, actually we are bringing students from 3 or 4 schools coming together to spend 5 days in outbound Singapore for the experience. And a lot of time they build lasting friendship beyond the school, beyond the camp. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.